everyone, Jus4SweetZ here. So today I want to make for you something that I ate a lot growing up. My mom used to make this for me, and I believe my grandmother made it as well. That's kind of where my mom got it. It is a cucumber salad. It's very simple to make, very few ingredients, very healthy for you. Makes a great snack or side condiment, or not side condiment, but side dish to your meal. Tonight I am making pulled pork tacos, and I thought that the cucumber salad would go really well with that on the side, just to kind of do a little fill-in and be a little bit on the lighter side rather than super heavy. My mom, like I said, used to make this for me, and my daughter, Jordan, loves to eat this all the time, and she makes this. And so I thought this would be a great idea to share with you guys and let you see how it's made and how simple it is and how fast you can whip something up. This would also be really great to serve at your Super Bowl party if you're going to have like pulled pork sandwiches or something. This would be great if you like sliced everything really small. People could put this vinegary onion cucumber mix on top of their pulled pork sandwich. So I am going to get started. Basically, you need a bowl to mix it in. I have a knife. I have one red onion. I have one English cucumber. You can use a regular cucumber. It doesn't matter. I have olive oil. I have some red wine vinegar, salt, pepper, and you're going to need, I have a bowl of sugar, but you're going to need just a little bit of sugar just to kind of throw off the tang of the vinegar. So let's go ahead and get started, and I am going to start with the one that doesn't make me cry, which would be the cucumber. And I get these at Costco, the English cucumbers, and they have plastic on them, but it seems to keep them a little bit fresher. So I'm going to remove that plastic, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use the entire cucumber. They don't make the plastic easy to take off, that's for sure. I'm going to use the entire cucumber so that I have this for the weekend. This part's a little soft, so I'm going to cut that off. We're not going to use that. We're going to put this over here. So let's get started. And actually, I kind of want to cut it at an angle anyway, so that was a good way to start. And you can make this... Excuse me, I don't know why I can't talk without having to clear my throat 10 times, but for some reason I've done like 4 takes and it happens every time. So we're just going to continue. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and slice these at a diagonal. So you want to keep slicing. And you can leave them whole like this. You can cut them in strips. You can cut them in half. You can do whatever you desire. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and take these. I like how pretty they are, but they're kind of big, so I'm going to kind of cut them just in half. I'm not even showing you what I'm doing. Okay, so I cut them just in half. They're at the diagonal. So we'll go ahead and we'll stick those in the bowl, grab these other ones. You can whip this salad up really super quick. So it's great in a pinch, that's for sure. Okay. So we're going to continue slicing our cucumbers at our diagonal. And I'll clear my throat again because for some reason a frog has landed in my throat. I do apologize for that. Okay, so let's go ahead and cut these up. As soon as I'm done cutting these, I'll show you how many cucumbers this one cucumber got me. You can stretch this salad a long way if you're pinching pennies. So good penny pinching dish here. And healthy on top of it. I try really hard to cook healthy. It doesn't always work that way, but there are days I do try. All right, I'm just going to cut this little guy this way. Okay, so you can see how much that one cucumber gave us. That's all in the bowl, ready to go. Now we're going to go with the one that makes me tear up. Thank God it's my day off and I don't have any makeup on. All right, so let's go ahead and remove the outside. I don't know that I'm going to use the whole red onion because the red onion can go a long way, but I'm definitely going to just get it prepped for using the whole thing. Okay, so I'm going to take this red onion. I peeled everything off, cut the ends off. Now, if you have a mandolay, you can use that. I don't have one personally, so I have to hand cut all mine. I cut that in half, and then I'm going to go this way, and I'm just going to cut super thin as I can get them, slices of my red onion. Now it is a cucumber onion salad, so you do want quite a bit of onion because onion is the star and partner in the show. It's not just a little thing that you add for color. So cut your red onion up. And if you want to use a different, here goes my eyes, you want to use a different kind of onion, you sure can. You do not have to use red onion. I just prefer red onion. It's got a little bit of sweetness to it, and it's, you know, it can be a little bit on the hot side too. It just depends, but it's the onion of choice in our house when it comes to eating raw. And as I cry my eyes out, because I don't know how not to do that unless I had a Mandalay. All right, I'm going to wipe my eyes. I'm going to come back. There's half of an onion right there. You can see what I have going. Starting to look really nice, isn't it? We'll be back in just a second. Okay, we're back, and I got my eyes all cleared up. I used about 3/4 of the onion. This is what I have left of my red onion that you saw. And I don't really want any more. I think that what I have, I don't want that big piece in there either, is probably sufficient for me. Now, you can add more, you can add less, but I kind of just wanted an even amount of onion and cucumber. The next step you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and we're going to throw some salt on there. So I'm going to say roughly a teaspoon of salt, and I'm using sea salt, and then as much pepper as you like. So to the taste. We like pepper in our house, so I'll probably make this a little peppery. And then I'm just going to get a spoon here, and we're going to stir that all together, just ever so gently. Then you want to add red wine vinegar. Now I'm going to start with approximately, I'd say, a half a cup of red wine vinegar. You can add more, you can add less. That's what I'm going to start with. And about 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. I prefer the extra virgin olive oil for this dish because of the nice flavors it has. You want to go ahead and stir that up again. And this is when the sugar comes into play. You are going to add a couple pinches of white sugar. And if you prefer to use stevia or something like that, you can. I'm using that. And all that's doing is balancing out the flavors and throwing off some of the acidity of your vinegar. So it's going to make it just have a nice rounded flavor. Not too tart, not too peppery, not too spicy, not too sweet. It's just going to be nice and rounded. It's a beautiful summer salad. So I know we're not in summer right now. Well, I know in Australia and you guys are in summer, but we're not. So this makes a great summer dish for people that grow gardens and all that. It's just pretty and really good. You can see that the dressing starts to sit. Let's see if you can see this. I'm trying to find, there you go. There's the dressing sitting in the bottom of the bowl. So basically what I want to do is I'm going to stir this. I'm going to let it marinate all day. I've got my pork in the oven for our pork tacos tonight. And this is going to be a wonderful side dish to go with our pork tacos. If you want to get a little creative, you can sprinkle some cheese on there, whether you sprinkle feta or blue cheese, you know, your favorite kind of cheese. You can put that on there. Even a little bit of Parmesan would be really good. So you want to taste it. You want to make sure you have enough salt, enough sugar. So it hasn't quite marinated, but I'm going to go ahead and taste it. I think I've got a great balance of flavors in there. I don't think I need anything more, maybe a little bit more pepper, but that's because we're pepper people. The vinegar's good, the olive oil's good. I think there's enough sugar. So I'm just going to let this marinate and go. So basically, I used 1 full English cucumber. Whoop, there's my phone. I'll be right back. Okay, so we had a little blooper in there. That was my daughter calling me with a hair question. So I apologize. I'm not even going to delete that out. I'm just going to leave that little blooper in there just for the fun of it. So the salad is done. Like I said, it's got the perfect balance of salt, sugar, vinegar, oil. You can add a little bit more pepper if you want. Serve it as a side condiment. Super good, super easy, and I hope you get a chance to make this. Like I said, it's come down from my grandmother and my mom, and now my daughter loves it. So it's a really yummy one to try. I hope you give me a thumbs up. I hope you subscribe to my channel. And I'd love for you to go over to Facebook, and there is a group page called Recipe Book that you can ask to join, where you can see recipes that other people post, as well as recipes I post. You can also post your own recipes on there, anything you want to share. So I'd love for you to go over and join that page. Until next time, next video, have a wonderful day, everyone. God bless.